Hello, everyone. Well, the year with a digit ending 1, it can be a anniversary for fighting games. For example, this is 2021. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was released in 2011. In 2001, Capcom vs. SNK 2 was released. And also, I mean, like, major fighting games, not just, oh, X game came out this year, but I mean, like, major games. Also, Street Fighter 2 came out in 1991. Street Fighter 2 is 30 years old. So, to celebrate this milestone, I decided to play the game that changed my life. Street Fighter 2. Well, it may have been Champion Edition that changed my life. I don't remember. I think it was Champion Edition I played first. But here it is, Street Fighter 2. The game that forever changed fighting games and my life. Street Fighter 2 changed my life because, well, it got me into video games, got me into anime, got me into fandom. Well, I was into some forms of fandom before, like I loved Ninja Turtles and Batman when I was a kid. Though that was my earliest fandom, Ninja Turtles and Batman. But yeah, it got me into video games, got me into anime, it got me into computers, got me into conventions. Yeah, this game got me into like conventions and cosplay, believe it or not. Well, my first cosplay wasn't a Street Fighter cosplay, but well, when at a convention I cosplay, and my first cosplays were actually fighting game cosplays. Anyway, let's play this game. Oh wait, that's not start. Touchpad. So I'm gonna play as Dhalsim. The reason why I'm playing as Dhalsim is because when I was a kid, the only Street Fighter game I had was, well, I mean, the first Street Fighter game I had was Street Fighter 2. It wasn't the only one, but it was the first one, so it used to be the only one I had. And, well, the game unfortunately wasn't very good. I was just happy to have Street Fighter, and I was able to play it. So even though it wasn't the best Street Fighter game, it was way better than nothing, because I actually could play it at my house. I was like, oh, finally, I have Street Fighter to play. So, because the game was programmed so poorly, Dhalsim was overpowered. Very overpowered. And I remember when I played with my brothers, we had a rule, don't pick Dhalsim, because he's just cheap. All we had to do was mash the kick button, and your opponent is down. Yeah, it was produced by, I think it was produced by US Gold, the DOS version, and it wasn't until 2018 when we had an official, when we had, okay, that's weird. Sorry, I thought I was trying to do the drill. Okay, there we go. And I got caught in Honda. I forgot what I was saying. There we go. Yeah, I'm using save states, guys. No regrets. Yeah, so, the DOS version was the only one I had, when I was 8 years old. And 9 years old. And, well, it was all we had, but we were happy with what we had. We were glad we had something. So the game was programmed so poorly that Dawson was overpowered. Oh wait, I said that part. But it's just that he wasn't slow like he is in the actual game. Oh, I remember I was gonna say. Wasn't until 2018 when Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition came out when we finally got a decent official port of Street Fighter 2. Because before, the only way you could get a good port was with emulation. Like a good actual port was with emulation. Alright, hopefully I can press the kick button quickly. Kick, 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 kick. Oh, it's intense, man. What? You see that? You can't see any yellow in Ryu's health bar. He's like a sliver of his health. Ooh. Alright, that was not good. Nice! Just slide right underneath that. Shoot. Okay. That's actually a good strategy, because he actually can slide underneath the fireballs. And you can just attack him. You can find this on YouTube. There's a video, and I only saw this in 2006. And this was back when you know, online videos were starting to be the norm. So you can find this on YouTube, but it was a hidden video for Street Fighter 2 Champion and Turbo editions for Genesis, I believe. And there were these cool hints about playing with the characters. So one of the cool features I learned was that, and I'm really surprised I didn't know that until know this until I was like 19, and this was 15 years after Street Fighter 2 came out. Halfway to where we are now. Now I feel old. So I learned that you can charge while in the air. You can start a charge attack while in the air. So you can hold back while in the air to start your charge attack. Like a Sonic Boom. Or you can also charge when you're crouching. So Guile can go down and back. And when he does that, that means he's charging... Oh gosh. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Shoot. 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 I should have saved. I should have saved. I did not do this well. I've done it before, I just haven't done it in a while. So when he goes bound back, he can charge his Sonic Boom and his Flash Kick. Now one of the things I noticed is during the bonus rounds that the car flashed, so you saw a bit of its engine, and then you see the hood of the car again. I think that's a glitch, because why would it flash and show the inside if it's just going to go back to showing the outside? Crud. I'm not saving. I'm just gonna wait till after this match to save. Oh gosh, no way. He's gonna get perfect on me? No, he's not. He is not. The voice actors, I just realized this now. Voice actors for Guile and Dawson, they sound very similar. What if it's the same person? I actually blocked that. I guess it was the chip damage. Or as I call it, potato chip damage. Wah, wah. Why do you hear the elephants instead of him saying yoga? I don't know why. So there is a game named Street Fighter 2 IBM. Well, not as good as the original version that I'm playing now, but definitely better than the original DOS version. One of my favorite parts about that game is the voice acting. So whenever a character wins a round, you get to hear the person say the win quote. I think it happens after every round, not after every match, not after every fight, but like every round. My favorite is for Dhalsim. The guy does an Indian accent. He says, "I will meditate and destroy you." Good times. Luckily, this isn't the ACA arcade thing, so I can load on the fly, and it's not like I'm saving. There is another thing I didn't like about the DOS version. There was a limit of how many credits you could have. And I'm thinking, why? Well, I blocked that, come on! But anyway... there was, I blocked that again. I held down and back. What, is this... am I... Alright, that is really cheap. I was holding down and back, and every time I held down and back, it was like... there was no effect. That is really cheap. How am I supposed to avoid that? Hey, if I play this in Mugen, I'd block it. Come on. Mugen, I could block it. I'll try to block that. The only thing is, there's like a 1 second delay to when you can block, so if I hold back now, it won't work, 'cause I have to go back, then hold back. Give me a break, man. Hello, person watching. Thank you very much for watching. Please say hi to me in the chat. Please. I won't hurt. Just say hi, man. Alright, I give up. I'm not going to go load it again. I'm just gonna start fresh with a new round. Oh, well, I didn't save, but who cares? I just can't beat him. Okay, how come I block that one, but I don't block the other one? It's not like I have a block meter. or a guard meter, and all of a sudden it crashed. I mean, it was all. Maybe it's because I was just too close. I don't know. But I hate it when I try to block it. At first I'm like, oh no, it's my fault. I didn't do well. Eat yoga head, buddy. Oh shoot, I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean it like that. Gosh. I'm sorry. Eat skull. I did not mean that. I apologize to the viewers listening to this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this PG. What? I thought that was supposed to go right through my character. Put a little arcade filter on. But it still doesn't match the true quality of a Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet. Because for an Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet, sorry, you play it and you can see that it has a curved screen. I'm loading, hopefully I can block that. Has the curved screen, you can see everything pixel by pixel. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see everything pixel by pixel. I mean, it looks like there's each pixel has a tiny square around it. That's how you can tell that it's a pixel. I don't know why, but it's just I jump, I go down, forward, hard punch, and it's not doing the yoga mummy. Alright, I know that was with the hard kick, but maybe I should do some more fireball spamming. Psst, no, I went to shoot a fireball. I have to admit, I have no idea. I have no idea why Street Fighter games were so much harder than the Street Fighter 2 series than they are now. I mean, now the difficulty is respectable, but before it was like, oh my gosh, this is killing me. Well, this is gonna take a while. And that took off a lot of my health. And I blocked that one. No, sorry. Thank you. Alright. When I was a kid, we did this trick where what we did was we would have player 2 play as the character we're playing against. We would then have player 1 beat player 2, and then we get to skip the CPU opponent. He won by a hair. Like, literally. Guile won by a hair. What? I thought I had more health than him. Wow, it's gonna be really fun when I play against Ken, that's for sure. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should just pick another character. Guile is a beast to play against. Especially PC, I mean, a CPU Guile, because he doesn't have to charge. He just shoots sonic booms like there's no tomorrow. Thank you! Finally! Come on! Well, about time, you know. I will meditate and destroy you. That's me imitating the Street Fighter 2 IBM version. Zangief is pretty easy to beat because he has no fireball. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. I'm going to try to lose and see if the difficulty will decrease after I continue. It might not. I'm gonna save. I mean, it's just, I'm so close to beating him. Yoga Flame, bud. Yoga Flame, buddy. Nope. Yikes. Check out that doll seems spray, which is pretty hard to see. You don't see this one often. Like hanging upside down. Yeah, don't let Zangief get too close. Alright, I'll just let this one slide. In the Capcom arcade cabinet, you can actually put in virtual coins and press the start button. Here, you're just limited to free play mode. But hey, anything is better than having to stick with a limited number of credits in any fighting game. I'm disappointed that some fighting games actually did that for their home ports. I mean, really? Wow. His mouth is open pretty wide.
Yoga Flame. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire.
How come I did so much better now than before? Alright, I'm gonna save, because if I don't, it's gonna take forever. And trust me, as repetitive as it was saving and loading for Guile, you should be thankful I did that, otherwise it would take even longer to fight Guile. Heck, I would still probably be fighting Guile right now if I didn't use save states, so just be happy, guys. And also, you can do this in this version, widescreen. But, of course, the downside is that the resolution is distorted, which is why I prefer using the original resolution. I'm saving. What? Just like that, gets out of a dizzy. Can you believe it? Because I sure can't. Even though this game can be tough as nails, I love playing it at the arcade. The way I played, it wasn't like I would now, where I'm like, well, I have to beat the game. I tried a few times, and if I can't proceed, I just you know, give up and say, hey, it was fun. Gosh, imagine trying to do that at home. That'd be really frustrating. Oh my gosh. Doesn't seem like the difficulty is getting any easier right now. Perfect. Actually, no, I'm just gonna continue. Look, see? Slow, fast, slow, fast. To speed up the last part, you just hold any button. So if you don't want to watch your opponent do his or her victory dance, just hold like an attack button, and it'll speed things up. It works. I mean, the problem with Dhalsim is that he's very slow. Which is why playing against him is pretty hard. So it's just Blanka and Chun-Li left before I get to the bosses. Let's see if I can beat this in an hour. I did a kick, it just went through him. Through him. So now you don't have the blood spurts coming out. Instead, you have sweat coming out. Or water. So when Blanka bites the character, it's not blood, it's sweat. Thank you for censorship, Capcom. That was a sarcastic thank you, but whatever. Did anyone catch the Capcom stream E3 presentation today? I did. Like many people, I was a bit disappointed because they only showed 2 games and they only talked about the Street Fighter community, like some tournament. Yes. Getting closer. Gosh, when I had MAME, well, I still do. Well, I mean, I still do have MAME, but I remember when I first used it, I was think. Shoot. I might need to just throw the match. Alright, I'm throwing this match. It was close, but obviously he was the winner.
Yoga fire. Yoga rain. Yoga rain. Yoga rain.
I think Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition has a more fair difficulty.
Brazil. Round one. Fight. Yoga fire. Yoga rain. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Round two. Fight. Yoga fire. You lose. Nine. Eight.
Okay, for the first, just so I can speed things up, I'm going to have the second player play as Blanca. And I will beat Blanca, then I'm going to go to Chun-Li, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Alright, we're back. So player 2 will be Blanca. I'm sorry I have to do this.
Round one. Fight.
Wow. 1/3 of the health meter.
You win. Perfect. Round two. Fight. Yoga fire.
Unfortunately, you can't teleport right now.
Yoga fire. You win. Perfect.
That wasn't a bad bonus round.
Round one. Fight. Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
Oh my gosh. I remember when I played this game, I remember when I just saw Chun-Li do her spinning bird kick. I loved that. I mean, like, when I'd watch it at the arcades, it was so cool. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I remember watching Chun-Li versus Chun-Li, so yes, it was Champion Edition. Finally, the age-old question, was it Street Fighter 2 or Champion Edition that I played first? It was Champion Edition because I remember seeing Chun-Li versus Chun-Li, and that was awesome.
Round two. Fight.
I love watching that spinning bird kick. Okay, I'm gonna try to beat Chun-Li a few times. After that, I'm gonna do the other method.
Yoga fire. You lose.
Defeated yet again.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Time to do some save states again. Oh, you guys want to hear a really deep secret?
Round one.
This is the easiest difficulty setting. I mean, as much as I love Street Fighter, I'm pretty bad at it.
Fight. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
Okay, I think I get it. It seems that before when I did it on the second player, who wasn't being controlled by CPU, I was able to do the attacks as many times as I want. So it seemed like the CPU is fighting back, limiting the number of times I could do it. So, because I think when I do a hold move, I have to press the button repeatedly so I can do it faster. So I press it to do it faster. The CPU presses a button in order to minimize damage.
Yoga fire.
Oh, you just took that from me. I bet you did that on purpose. You're like, I'm not gonna block. Game, the round's yours. Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
Round two. Fight.
41 minutes into the stream, and still not against. Still haven't made it to see the bosses yet. Sorry about that. Now that's something I wish I muted. Right into my Yoga Flame. But you gotta remember, it's not the DOSBox version. I couldn't just mash the kick button. Gosh, something I hate about all the versions is if you beat it in the easiest difficulty setting, it mocks you and says try a higher difficulty. I mean, I feel bad for all those younger kids trying to beat the game and they can't see the ending. Alright, let's try this again. Had to block that one. Had to do a low block. Oh gosh. I just remembered defeating Sagat is a pain because he does the high tigers, the low tigers. I wonder if the Japanese version is any easier. Spinning bird kick that made me fall in love with the game. It was that and the Hadokens that made me think this game is awesome. Chun-Li has been surprisingly easier than Blanka. I'll just slide out of the way. This looks like she's doing a handstand. Wow, these pauses are awesome because you get to see sprites that you don't really get to see because, like, it goes in the flash. You don't really focus on them. I actually looked up. Yeah, you don't see in any other version their portraits flash on the screen like that. But I actually saw on the screen. I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me. I think it's amazing that's not what Balrog looks like. That he wears a blue vest and not a white shirt. Just like in Chun-Li isn't wearing orange. Even though her portrait shows it, she's actually wearing blue. Maybe these were old designs. So I'm sure a lot of the viewers probably know this, but I'll just tell you this. In Japan, Balrog is named M. Bison, and it's so, or Mike Bison. And so the name would be like Mike Tyson. So when the game was ported overseas, they changed the name so there wouldn't be any legal issues. It wasn't until a few years ago when Mike Tyson finally found out that I forgot what I was gonna say. that Balrog was named after him. So M. Bison became, became Balrog. Balrog became Vega. Vega became M. Bison. But now they're known by their simple names being Boxer, which is Balrog, Claw, Vega, and Dictator M. Bison. Now I have to defeat Balrog, Vega, and Sagat because there are no other. I can't play as them in this game. So wish me luck.
Fight! Yoga fire! Yoga fire!
Nice! I didn't even need to use another save state. But how come he's easier to beat than Blanca? You know what? That reminds me. In the PC version, if you try to knock back Balrog, he just lands on his feet. It's like he does some kind of counter move.
Fight!
Now, I mentioned combos earlier. So, in Street Fighter 2, this was the game that actually invented doing combos. Not super combos, but just regular combos, like jab, jab, short, or light punch, light kick. It's because it was a glitch where people can do quicker attacks and have them lead into stronger attacks, and everything is done so quickly that the opponent cannot block them. And this was a hidden move that was invented in Street Fighter 2 by accident, and it changed fighting games forever. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. Can't believe it's taking me an hour to beat this. Like, really? I mean, I guess I'm just not good at this. Is it just me, or did the speed of the game go up? Or go faster? It's always cool watching Vega do this. I mean, I remember watching it in the arcade and thinking, oh, that's so cool. But he only does it on this stage. And it makes me wonder, so I wonder if the stage is banned in tournaments. I think it should be. Because I find it hard to understand why someone would say, well, I didn't do well because I didn't play my stage, or I was overpowered by Vega because he played in that stage. So to make things fair, I think in tournaments, this stage should be banned. And you know what's weird? This stage is in Street Fighter V. So imagine playing online, and your opponent is Vega and just so happens to fight in this stage. Even if you play in online mode for this game with Turbo, your opponent lucks out. This is the stage your opponent gets. Come on, 2, 3, 4. 4, not bad. Yikes. Try again. just in case. I mean, I was probably gonna throw the match, but maybe this will be my lucky day. Okay, that was a little too extreme. I was hoping he would just so happen to walk into it. That did not happen. Alright. One round down. This is still a great game, it's just the arcade version is rather frustrating. But when you're a kid in the 90s, you don't have the arcade version. You have the SNES version or the DOS version. You only play it in the arcade until you're like, yeah, I'm done. It was fun. You didn't complain that, oh, this game is too tough. You were just like, I'm glad I got to put some money in and play this game because it's fun. Times change. All the times, they are changing. Fun fact, I am one of the only streamers on Twitch who does impressions while streaming fighting games. Vega is really fast. I might throw this match. No, I don't want to quit. Nice! But how come that move only did a tiny bit of damage? Like a tiny bit. Like a tiny bit of damage. Wow, went right through it. Okay, so I understand a throw does more damage, okay. 1, 2. Only 2? But to be honest, now I don't want to throw this match because I beat him in 1 round. Gosh. Nice. Actually getting better at this. What I don't like about arcades games is that you play the easiest difficulty and you think this is easy mode? This is like the easiest difficulty you can offer? Makes no sense. I mean, come on. Yikes. I can't teleport my way out of this, unfortunately. I think it wasn't until Turbo that he had to teleport. But according to some wiki I read, it wasn't until Champion Edition on Genesis. But Champion Edition on Genesis came out with Turbo, so... Yeah, it wasn't until Turbo, in my opinion. Oh gosh. Maybe next time I should stream from Capcom Arcade Cabinet. Okay. So that's done. He's almost out. What I find amazing is that
Yoga fire.
the CPU tends to do an amazing comeback. Like so. Oh gosh, I did not see that coming. I thought I pushed up and back. Why did I just jump? How does he do all those flips? I don't recall being able to do those flips other than like with the charge moves, but...
Yoga fire.
I'm not saving. And now you know why. Gosh. Kicks my leg and then I'm the one who goes.
Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
Almost done.
Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
Oh my gosh. Wonder how this is gonna end. Well, finally.
You win.
I love this bonus stage. It's the easiest one because you just have 6 barrels to beat, and you're good. Oh, you know what? I just remembered of some glitches from this. All right, what happened was I pressed the hard kick button, and I was set on fire. I'm gonna talk to you about some glitches I remember from the DOS version of the game. Yikes. So, I remember that in the barrel breaking stage, for some reason, when your character would stand in the middle, like at the start of the round, your character would get electrocuted. I don't know why. It was some weird glitch.
Island.
So that was one weird glitch. Another weird glitch was once I remember I played as Guile. The characters were very floaty when they jumped like Virtua Fighter. So he jumped above the screen and he was stuck there until time ran out.
Round one. Fight. Tiger uppercut.
I don't remember if I was playing as Guile or if I fought against him,
Yoga
but
fire.
that's what happened. And how am I down to 50% health already? Oh, I should have saved.
Tiger uppercut.
No, it's okay, because I was trying to do Yogi Noogie. I should have just done a fireball. But let's take a break for a bit. You've seen me save and load many times.